Hey, what's going on? This is Yellow Tree Island Podcast, episode 000. I still don't really know what this podcast is going to be about. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with it, but I'm just probably just going to talk about the newest stuff going on, in the news and sports, all that stuff. But yeah, this is episode 000. So this isn't even the very first episode. This is just kind of like an introduction, just trying to get everything to work, trying to get everything to sound how I kind of want it to sound. Right now, it's still not what I want it to be at, but I'll work on it, and then episode 2 and 3 and 4 will just keep getting better. Anyway, today is Friday, March 3rd, 2017. So yeah, how you guys doing? How was your week? Mine was kind of interesting. There was a lot of work and projects and all that stuff to do, but somehow I got through it, and I mean, it's not too bad. You guys gonna watch the UFC 209 tomorrow? Huh? It's Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, I think his name is, and what's the other guy's name? Tyron Woodley. Yeah, they're gonna be fighting. I think they're the main event. I think it's like another title match. I watched the first one. I really liked the first one. I gotta tell you, like, I wasn't sure who should have gotten the win. I think in my eyes, everybody wanted, yeah, Thompson to win, and I kind of did too, to be honest. The fact that he didn't, tap out, he didn't like give up or whatever, that was kind of impressive to me, at least. Um, but yeah, so I think in part two, I think Thompson's probably gonna win it. He's gonna take the belt. I don't know. Tyron always does this thing with it where he keeps kind of like his back to the cage, and I feel like that's just gonna kind of bite him in the ass. He's not gonna be able to. Actually, who am I to say? He might change his whole style up. He might not keep his back to the cage. He might just go for the takedowns and ground game and all that stuff. Who am I to say? He probably will do that. To be honest, after watching him fight the first fight, he kind of knew that he should have probably gone on the ground more often. Anyway, so yeah, that's my prediction. I'm saying Thompson. Maybe probably decision. I don't think he's gonna be able to knock Woodley out. You guys probably hear my fucking clicking every second, but I'm just looking up the stats and stuff for these guys. Tyron does have a better record. Actually, no. I mean, he has more wins, but he has also more losses. So, you know, I don't know. See, the thing is, I, I don't know. It's so hard to judge the fight. I know a lot of people are saying Tyron might win just because he is a bigger dude, but I don't know, man. Stephen Thompson, I feel like he's got something in him, and I think he might take this fight tomorrow. Anyway, right before the Thompson Woodley fight is gonna be Khabib and Tony Ferguson. It's another fight I'm very excited to watch. I think Khabib might win. I think I know. I think I'm pretty sure he's the favorite going into this, but I don't know, man. I watched one of his fights. It was, I think, his very last fight that he fought like not too long ago, and he looked pretty dangerous. So I feel like if Khabib does win, I think it's time for the Conor Khabib fight. Just because, I mean, you can't keep the belt away from Khabib all this time. Especially if you're gonna be planning on boxing with Floyd. Conor's gotta he's gotta defend the belt. I know he's got like a kid on the way, but who takes a leave before baby's even gone? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's just funny to me. And then if Khabib does get the fight with Conor, that's a good question. I don't know who's gonna win. I think Conor might. It's such. I don't know. I think Connor. I would say Connor would still win just because, there's not a lot of money being made by betting against Connor. And that's what I'm kind of going after. That's just all. I don't know, man. Khabib, yeah, he's still undefeated. He's 24-0, but I'm pretty sure that record is a little bit padded. I'm sorry about that. I'm pretty sure that record is a little bit padded. Those 24 wins weren't all in the UFC. And, I think he's had like 7 fights in the UFC. So, you know, yeah, he's incredibly talented, but so is Connor, and if they had to match up, I feel like that would be a very, very good fight. That's what I want to see. That's what I want the UFC to go towards. Give me the Khabib and Connor fight. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to see. Anyway, do you guys watch some basketball? You guys watch some NBA? Russell Westbrook's been doing some amazing things. Yesterday was his third 40-point game in a row. So, and I think no, he didn't get a triple double yesterday. He's at like 30 right now though, so that's still pretty impressive. He's averaging a triple double on the seasons up until this point. Who knows if he's actually gonna finish with a triple double season average? But it's crazy. It's really impressive, at least in my eyes. Nobody's done that since Oscar Robertson, like 61 or some year super far away, super long ago. I'm looking at this card. Overeem and Mark Hunt are gonna be fighting too. How did Alistair Overeem have already 40, 51, 56 fights? How is that possible? How could this guy take so much beating and keep fighting? Like 56 fights is a lot of fights just, getting, hit over and over and over again. I think what's it called? I think Overeem lost his last fight. I think I'm not sure. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure he did. So I don't know. This should be a pretty interesting fight again. But Mark Hunt though, I think he lost a couple before too. So I don't know. We'll have to see. It should be maybe it's gonna be a good fight. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a quick fight. I think Alistair Overeem is gonna knock Mark Hunt out. I think, or maybe submit him. Maybe submit him. Actually, who knows? His both of their takedown defense isn't that great, but Overeem gets a lot more takedowns on average than Mark Hunt, and so I feel like he might take him to the ground and try to submit him. I think that's what's gonna happen. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just yawning. I'm a little bit tired. So yeah, what else can I talk about? Oh yeah, I was talking about basketball, right? So I have a fantasy league, right? I'm playing in a fantasy league, and we're playing for some money. And so right now, there's four of us in the projected playoffs, and I think it could be honestly, it could be anybody's game. Anybody could win. Here's what I have on my team right now. I got Drew Holiday, Seth Curry, Carmelo Anthony, Otto Porter Jr., Nikolai Vucevic, Ricky Rubio, James Johnson, Russell Westbrook, Draymond Green, T.J. Warren, Dwayne Wade, Mason Plumlee, and Clint Capella. See, my team, it changes on like a weekly basis. Like I don't keep my team. I know some people like draft a team and they just stay with it the whole time. I have to change my guys up. If someone's kind of slacking, I gotta let them go, sign them off to waivers. So yeah. So right now, this week I'm currently winning 6-1. I think no. I think I'm winning. I'm winning 7-1. Yeah, there we go. So wish me luck. Hopefully I win this thing. But we'll see again. I don't know. We'll see. I also don't know what I want to talk. What else do I want to talk about in this podcast? It's been 9 minutes right now. This very first episode, 000, might be really short. It might be like 9-10 minutes, somewhere around there. I'm just gonna try to upload it, get the thumbnail, get the title, get all the timeline and description, all that stuff, so that I could have everything ready for the first actual episode, which I might be doing these every Friday. I think I might, I think it might be like a Friday thing, so then you can have one for the next week coming up. You could listen to it in your car or whatever on the way to work. I know some people like to do that, so I might also put this podcast. So yeah, it's gonna be on YouTube, and I might try to put it on the podcast app from if you have like an iPhone. I might try to do that. I might put it on Podbean or SoundCloud or one of those ways. I'm not really sure yet. Again, I'm just trying to start this out, see where this goes. So I don't know. Hopefully, everything will be good. You know. Anyway, so I'll catch you guys next week. I might upload this today. I might upload it tomorrow or Sunday, just because it's the first one. I'm trying to get everything figured out. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys next week. See ya.